It's Nitro-Fueled time! I cannot believe it's finally here. The remaster I've been waiting for ever since the announcement of the Insane Trilogy. Now it's finally time to take a look at Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled.
Just a moment.
Wait, what are you doing back? I thought I told you the arc is over.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you the voice inside my head?
Oh, no. Hold on.
Sorry about that. Anyway, you're not reviewing that game alone.
And who are you?
See if these refresh your memory.
Toasty Man? You know those were all really shitty videos back then, right?
Oh, never mind that. Let's do a collab.
Hold that thought. Odd boy, let's review Nitro-Fueled.
Can't. I'm busy. Take that, you fucking bastard!
Damn it. Adrian.
No,
But
not gonna happen.
Nitro-Fueled...
Go away.
Well, fuck you too.
Well, look at that. Seems as though you can't find anybody else.
How'd you get here? I put maximum security on that door.
That same door you left wide open?
Okay, fine. You can review Nitro-Fueled with me.
See? Was that so hard? Anyway, we shouldn't delay any longer.
You're right. It's time to start our engines for a smashing blast from the past, 20 years in the making. It's time to take a look at Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. June 21st, 2019, the day our favorite fur-K marsupial Cash Banooca released this turbocharged extravaganza to the world of PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. This is the game that defined my childhood, and it feels so good to say that this remaster is really faithful to the original. The characters, the adventure mode, the time trials, the visuals, the controls, just fucking everything. It blows my mind.
Believe it or not, the first time I ever played CTR was back in 2013. I completely skipped this game as a kid in favor of Crash Nitro Kart.
Just disregard me already.
Anyway, I now prefer CTR to CNK any day of the week, and when I saw that trailer for Nitro-Fueled at the Game Awards, I was admittedly a bit worried. Not only was it yet another remake on top of the Insane Trilogy, it was also being developed by a team I only knew for shitty ports and remasters.
And so, Toasty and I are going to give you our initial thoughts on this game. Now we're going to dive into this game assuming you already know the basics of CTR and its unique speed mechanics. If not, then keep an eye out for a future video that I'm working on that'll go a little more in-depth.
So let's just dive right in, shall we?
Yes indeed, let's pop this into the PS4. One thing to note right away is the opening Beanox logo. Man, they really went all in with this. This intro is a great precursor to what is in store for us, just like the original. Stepping inside, we have a wide variety of options to choose from. There's the good old-fashioned adventure mode, a time trial mode, local arcade, battle mode, relic races, CTR challenges, and crystal challenges. But the main attraction is acquiring PlayStation Plus and playing online with friends locally or with other people around the world.
The online is perfectly fine now, but when the game first launched it was Super Smash Bros. Brawl levels of unplayable. But the servers are better now. I just wish the Wumpa coins weren't so online heavy.
Yeah, this game's currency, Wumpa coins, are much easier to collect online rather than offline, which is a real shame. Well, now let's take this time to talk about this game's controls. Now, I speedrun the original CTR, so if these controls remain faithful, this will be all I need to immediately fall in love with it. Go ahead, ask.
Ask what?
Ask the question.
Do the controls remain faithful?
You bet your sweet ass they do. The controls are just as tight and fluent as I remember. In fact, I think Beanox made them a little loose. Enough though to not have any notable differences right off the bat. Holy hell, the amount of time put into the controls alone had to have been sleepless night after sleepless night. So give yourselves a pat on the back, Beanox, because these controls are great. So now that we've talked about how the game feels, let's talk about how the game looks. It looks amazing!
This game is absolutely beautimous. Yes, that is a word. Spellcheck did not underline it in the script. The character models are ripped straight out of the Insane trilogy, and man do they look clean. The environments are pleasing and the animations are spot on. Of course, it's unfortunate that the game only runs at 30 FPS as a result of the gorgeousness.
Honestly, I don't care about the frame rate. The original was at 30 and that's what my brain is used to at this point. Moving on to the soundtrack, it is breathtaking. Now, there is an option to set the music to the ones from the originals, but quite frankly, with a soundtrack like this, why would you go back? The original music is just the downgraded midis anyway. A missed opportunity to use the pre-console mixes if you ask me.
I absolutely love this soundtrack. Some of the tracks start with a little drum beat, for example, Crash Cove, which is kinda cute. And unlike the Insane trilogy, these tracks are way more faithful to the original versions.
Let me also state that there is a ton of customization. In the game, you can earn Wumpa coins, which can be used to redeem a whole bunch of goodies in the pit stop. No, these are not microtransactions. You actually have to play the game. This is a good thing. What isn't a good thing is the fact that you have to play online at a certain time in order to rack up a good chunk of coins. Otherwise, you'll be grinding. Forever.
This pit stop is absolutely rancid. I really don't like it. If I were the director at Beanox, I would make the pit stop similar to the Manco store in TF2, where there's several categories you can browse through in a search bar to find something specific. And for the coins, I'd make it 150 per easy difficulty win, 300 per medium difficulty win, and 500 for every hard win, and for online, 500 each win.
The HUD during the race is also nice and clean. Some really cool things about the HUD is that there are now 3 types of drift bars to choose from. There's the classic one, which is just the bar, the speedometer that shows your speed and height duration, and now there's the Nitro-Fueled bar, a bigger and more detailed drift bar that even gives you lines where you should tap the opposite drift button to get the best mini boost. Speaking of boosting, the reserve system is back, and dare I say, it's a lot easier to store your boosts.
However, similar to Nitro Kart, if you slightly hit a wall, you will lose all of your speed. But in this game, you can regain it very quickly. Storing all the boosts will make your car go at ridiculous speeds, something this guy is already too familiar with.
Oh yeah, you see that? That is normal speed for me.
Yes, we get it, you're good, you can stop loading now.
Every single track from the original CTR and CNK are in this game, fully rebuilt from the ground up. The PS4 version also comes with an exclusive track known as Retro Stadium, which is Turbo Track in its original PS1 glory. Except for these turbo pads. I don't remember them looking like that.
This might be a good time to bring up the bane of all PS4 owners of the game. There is a horrific bug in the time trial mode on PS4, where if you beat the Retro Stadium's ghosts, there's a 95% chance your save data will get corrupted and destroyed. Everything will be gone. Cards, skins, Wumpa coins, adventure mode, characters, time trials, everything will be erased.
What the fuck?
It's a good thing I don't have the PS4 version.
Well, even with my save backed up onto my online cloud, I lucked out and wasn't fazed by this. Let's see. What else can we talk about?
What about Uka Uka?
Oh yeah, I'll handle this. What the fuck happened to his voice? He sounds like Sonic trying to wax his face while he's shooting the movie. Why did Beanox not put the filters on Uka Uka's voice like BB did in Insane? It makes absolutely no fucking sense. Now he sounds like a fucking stoner who was caught 3 months prior to the events of this game. Okay, I'm done.
Damn, you really hate that voice.
You have no idea. Anyway, in addition to all of the tracks from CNK, all of the characters, battle arenas, and carts are back from that game as well. Characters also get unique skins, which is really cool. They're not using these as separate character slots. This is how you're supposed to handle skins, Nintendo. Local and online multiplayer is also a plus. However, the online lobbies still have some bugs, but Beanox is attending to those as we speak. I just wish people in my lobby would stop rage quitting. Seriously guys, just take the L.
You need to ease up, dude. They don't know how to achieve ultimate sacred fire like you do.
Good point. But some of them do know how to drift and boost while drifting, so at least they have that going for them. Yeah, what you will soon realize when you pick this game up is that the learning curve is much bigger than that of Mario Kart. Where Mario Kart is just hope to God second place doesn't have a blue shell every half second, Crash Team Racing is more based on how well you can drift.
Yeah, a lot of people like to compare this game to Mario Kart, even though it plays nothing like it. It's just a matter of mastering the power sliding and defending yourself from the items you get from item crates. Yes, you can actually defend yourself from bullshit item RNG. Hallelujah!
One thing we do recommend to newcomers is to stay away from the hard mode. The CPUs are granted access to the entropy clock and the warp orb at their own leisure. This is actually great. It adds challenge. I find myself getting stumped a lot on this mode, especially in the adventure mode. This game is just absolutely fantastic. I almost can't believe how easy it is to store your boosts, and it makes the time trials all the better to perfect. In fact, sit tight for a second as we go visit an old friend. Yo, Sterling!
Oh, hey, JJ, what's up? I was just in the middle of doing my Let's Play for this game.
I just had a quick question for you. What are your thoughts on the game so far?
Oh, I love it. It is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to play the Grand Prix and unlock a lot of more stuff.
Thanks, Sterling. Take it easy. Oh yeah, there's also the Grand Prix.
A Grand Prix is similar to an event pass in games like Rocket League, Paladins, or Fortnite. You complete challenges and get rewarded with stickers, characters, cards, or even skins. Biker Crash is one of the skins. Beanox is listening to my prayers. Please, Beanox, give us Cortex and Drift.
Overall, this game holds up really well to the original that I have claimed for years to be my favorite game of all time. And of course, this game wasn't gonna beat it despite all the improvements and upgrades it got. This game, as of now, is not the definitive way to experience Crash Team Racing. It is, however, the definitive way to experience the Crash Nitro Kart tracks with godlike controls and clunky anti-gravity removed. Going into this, I knew I was going to be blinded by nostalgia and almost gave this game a perfect score. However, due to the recent discovery of Thunderstruck, that opinion changed. Among other problems, I can't give this game the same score as the original. But it is worthy of a strong 8 out of 10. Thank you to Beanox for listening to the fans who helped shape the game into what it is today. Thank you to Vicarious Visions for helping Beanox, making sure that they didn't make the same mistake that you guys made back in 2003. And finally, thank you to somebody I never thought I'd be thanking, Activision. Thank you for not rushing the game's release and giving Beanox enough time to perfect it. And as for you, my friend, well, thanks for being here. Now get out.
Oh, okay. You wanna do this again sometime?
I'll give it a thought. Farewell, Toasty Man. It was a fun ride.
So, how does a Crash Bash remake sound? John?
It's Nitro-Fueled time! Oh my god. Oh, this is all supposed to be done in one take. You're right. It's time to start our engines. Yes, indeed. Let's pop this into my PS4. No. Let's pop this into my PS4. Pop it in! Yes, indeed. Let's pop this into the PS4. This cover is not as sturdy as it used to be. Well, now let's take some time. Well, now it's time. Yeah, what you will soon realize when you pick this game up is that there is a learning curve much bigger than that of Mario Kart.